This man used to spend days at a stretch at his computer, engrossed in the role-playing game World of Warcraft. He had no job. All that mattered was the game. Now at 29, he's a patient at Anyang Neuropsychiatric Hospital and keen to conceal his identity.
My parents insisted that I seek help. I refused and became violent. I broke things at home. I fought my father. They wanted me to stop gaming and get a job. Eventually, they called the emergency services. I was taken away, hands tied up, and forced to be admitted here.
The government estimates 14% of Korea's youngsters are at risk of internet addiction. 24-hour internet cafes, known as PC Bang, are now off limits to teenagers between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. But nearly every home has high-speed broadband, so the government's also preparing a bill to limit youngsters' ability to log on at night. 3 hours drive east of Seoul in Pyeongchang, it's taking tougher measures. The Internet Rescue Camp, increasingly popular with parents, has been in operation since 2007. Here, youngsters have no access to computers and mobile phones. They follow their instructors, taking part in activities like performances and outdoor camping. Counselors say these teenagers typically spend 12 to 18 hours a day online. The camp helps them build emotional bonds with the real world in order to distance themselves from the virtual one. But their 2 weeks here is just the easy part.
They will return to their daily lives after the camp. That's why we emphasize the importance of parents coming on the last day so we can talk to them. At home, they need to continue providing the lessons and environment that we offer.
Experts compare online gaming addiction to drugs.
Addicts cut off communications with the outside world. They feel no social pressure. Slowly, they absorb into a virtual reality where they can happily stay and do anything they want. They get withdrawal symptoms when deprived. They feel nervous, throw tantrums and lose mental focus.
Among the 2 million people identified with signs of internet addiction, nearly half are teenagers. Now that figure shows a slight improvement over the last 3 years. But the worrying trend is there are now more addicts in their 20s and 30s. And unlike teenagers, it's much harder to drag adults to attend counseling programs.
This is not just Korea's problem. Globally, faster internet speed is more and more accessible to everyone. So children need to be taught to handle the situation. If there are no controls in place to address it, Korea's problem will be repeated all over the world in 1 or 2 years.
So South Korea's lightning-fast broadband speed might have made it one of the most wired countries in the world. But today, it also finds itself on the global front line of online gaming addiction. Tau Cho, Jazeera, Seoul, South Korea.